West Covina, California. West Covina is a city in Los Angeles County, California, located 19 miles, 31 kilometers, east of downtown Los Angeles in the eastern San Gabriel Valley and is part of Greater Los Angeles. The population for the city was 106,098 at the 2010 census. History. West Covina was incorporated as an independent city in 1923 to prevent the city of Covina from building a sewage farm in the area. Benjamin Franklin Maxon, Jr., 1897–1928, initiated the incorporation process and was the first mayor. Walnut groves and orange groves continued to flourish. The population in 1930 was 769 and blossomed to 1,549 in 1940. As a result of remarkable expansion during the post-World War II building boom, West Covina became one of the fastest-growing U.S. cities between 1950 and 1960, with the population increasing 1,000% from less than 5,000 to more than 50,000 citizens. The decades between 1960 and 2000 demonstrated steady growth, which slowed significantly by the time of the 2010 census. The city of West Covina began the second half of the 20th century with new developments and projects, mostly brought on by big business. The City Hall and police facility were built in 1969 as the first phase of an example of a joint powers authority in the county of Los Angeles. The Civic Center Joint Powers Authority, consisting of the County of Los Angeles and the City of West Covina, also completed a three-level parking structure in the Civic Center complex. The Civic Center complex includes the Los Angeles County Regional Library and the Citrus Municipal Court Building and the city offices. The first redevelopment agency project included a regional shopping center, the West Covina Fashion Plaza, with 3 major department stores and 150 shops in an air-conditioned, enclosed mall. It also included the revitalization of the older sections of the shopping center. The Fashion Plaza has provided the citizens of the San Gabriel Valley with convenient access to all shopping needs. In 1991, the mall was renovated, adding a food court and additional shops, as well as the redecorating of the entire mall. The mall was renamed the Plaza at West Covina. The plaza opened a new 100,000 square feet, 9,300 square meters. Wing in October 1993, featuring 50 new stores including a new Robinson's May and interior renovation throughout the plaza. The redevelopment agency's efforts have also resulted in several major office buildings in the city, such as the Lakes, in addition to 2 new community shopping centers, freestanding retail developments, restaurants, residential projects, and the Auto Plaza. Demographics. The 2010 United States Census reported that West Covina had a population of 106,098. The population density was 6,594.3 people per square mile, 2,546.1/km superscript 2. The racial makeup of West Covina was 42.8% white, 15.3% non-Hispanic white, 4.5% black, 1.0% Native American, 25.8% Asian, 0.2% Pacific Islander, 21.3% from other races, and 4.4% from 2 or more races. Persons of Hispanic or Latino origin were 53.2%. The census reported that 105,424 people, 99.4% of the population, lived in households. 351, 0.3%, lived in non-institutionalized group quarters, and 323, 0.3%, were institutionalized. There were 31,596 households, out of which 13,670, 43.3%, had children under the age of 18 living in them, 17,650, 55.9%, were opposite-sex married couples living together, 5,402, 17.1%, had a female householder with no husband present, 2,308, 7.3%, had a male householder with no wife present. There were 1,664, 5.3%, unmarried opposite-sex partnerships, and 202, 0.6%, same-sex married couples or partnerships. 4,795 households, 15.2%, were made up of individuals, and 2,164, 6.8%, had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 3.34. There were 25,360 families, 80.3% of all households. The average family size was 3.68. The population was spread out with 26,075 people, 24.6%, under the age of 18, 11,326 people, 10.7%, aged 18 to 24, 28,860 people, 27.2%, aged 25 to 44, 26,974 people, 25.4%, aged 45 to 64, and 12,863 people, 12.1%, who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 36.0 years. For every 100 females, there were 93.1 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 89.7 males. There were 32,705 housing units at an average density of 2,032.7 per square mile, 784.8/km superscript 2, of which 20,703, 65.5%, were owner-occupied, and 10,893, 34.5%, were occupied by renters. The homeowner vacancy rate was 1.1%, the rental vacancy rate was 4.8%. 70,474 people, 66.4% of the population, lived in owner-occupied housing units, and 34,950 people, 32.9%, lived in rental housing units. During 2009-2013, West Covina had a median household income of $67,088, with 10% of the population living below the federal poverty line. In 2017, there were more than 10,000 Filipino Americans living in West Covina. They make up the majority population in the south side of the city. West Covina is broken up into 5 districts. Geography. Climate. The San Gabriel Valley region has a hot summer Mediterranean climate, with summer temperatures averaging above 73 degrees Fahrenheit. New and current projects. West Covina Sportsplex Project, Phase 2. A project that is completed is the West Covina Sportsplex Project. It is made up of 4 components, which include the commercial development, completed, Big League Dreams Sports Park, completed, an 18-hole championship public golf course, Phase 2, and a commercial office development, Phase 2. The 43-acre, 170,000 square meters, site commercial development has over 300,000 square feet, 28,000 square meters, of new high-quality commercial retail space. The commercial area includes a Target, Home Depot, Verizon Wireless, Fresh and Easy, PetSmart, as well as various other specialty shops and restaurants. Big League Dreams Sports Park features batting cages, a multi-use pavilion that can be used as a soccer field, ice hockey rink, and can be rented out as a hall. It also has 6 high-quality ball fields that replicate sporting landmarks like Yankee Stadium, Tiger Stadium, Fenway Park, Wrigley Field, Dodger Stadium, and Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Big League Dreams Sports Park is a city park. It is owned by the city and maintained and operated under contract by Big League Dreams. Phase 2, the 18-hole championship golf course and corporate office buildings are both currently in the entitlement stage of development. Westfield West Covina expansion. The expansion to Plaza West Covina has been completed. It now has both cosmetic and structural renovation and expansion to the inside and outside of the mall that includes a new 45,000 square foot, 4,200 square meters, Best Buy, 32,363 added square feet of restaurant and retail space, and a XXI Forever. Other projects. A new 2.5-star hotel is under construction. The Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott is a 5-story, 110-bedroom hotel covering 57,028 square feet, 5,298.1 square meters, located at 3211 East Garvey Avenue. Completion of the hotel was anticipated for 2010, however the site remained incomplete until the grand opening on April 12, 2011. The McIntyre Square is an existing shopping center on Citrus Avenue that consists of 60,470 square feet, 5,618 square meters, of retail and restaurant space on 6.37 acres, 25,800 square meters. It has been undergoing a facelift with additional landscaping since 2008. Politics. In the California State Legislature, West Covina is split between the 22nd Senate District, represented by Democrat Susan Rubio, and the 29th Senate District, represented by Republican Ling Chong. In the California State Assembly, it is split between the 48th Assembly District, represented by Democrat Blanca Rubio, and the 55th Assembly District, represented by Republican Philip Chen. In the United States House of Representatives, West Covina is in California's 32nd Congressional District, represented by Democrat Grace Napolitano. February 2011 voter registration statistics from the Secretary of State showed that 47% of voters in the city were registered Democrats and 28% Republicans. West Covina was once a Republican stronghold, but today favors the Democratic Party, in part because of demographic changes in its population. Government and infrastructure. The Los Angeles County Department of Health Services operates the Pomona Health Center in Pomona, serving West Covina. Education. Primary and secondary schools. Public schools. West Covina is mostly served by the West Covina Unified School District, which has 8 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, 1 intermediate school, 2 high schools, 1 continuation high school, Coronado ALT High, and 1 adult school. Approximately 35,000 students were enrolled in West Covina public schools during the 2001-2002 school year. Some portions of West Covina are also served by the Covina Valley Unified School District and Roland Unified School District. Half of the residents of the affluent South Hills neighborhood of West Covina have the option of choosing either West Covina Unified School District, (WCSD), or Covina Valley Unified School District, (CVUSD). South Hills High School, Traik Middle School, and Mesa Elementary School are within the city limits of West Covina, but are administered by CVUSD. Edgewood High School was originally opened in 1960. The first class to attend all 4 years at ES graduated in 1964. ES was later converted to a recreational park per SC. ES was newly opened and as of December 2011 International Baccalaureate accredited high school in West Covina Unified School District. It is located on the NE side of the Edgewood Middle School campus. 2010-2011 is the first opened year of ES and is continuing on building forward. Residents of the Woodside Village neighborhood are covered by Roland Unified School District. These schools include Nogales High School, Rincon Intermediate School, Giano Intermediate School, and Hollingworth Elementary School. West Covina High School was founded in 1956 and South Hills High School was founded Indiana 1964. International Polytechnic High School, iPoly, a public school located at California State Polytechnic University, Pomona, is also available to high school students who go through an application process. Universities and colleges. There are several colleges and universities within a few miles of the city limits including Azusa Pacific University, Citrus College, MT San Antonio College, Pasadena City College, Whittier College, University of the West, and California State Polytechnic University at Pomona. Healthcare in West Covina. Citrus Valley Medical Center Queen of the Valley Campus. West Covina has many healthcare facilities including the main hospital Citrus Valley Medical Center Queen of the Valley Campus also known as Queen of the Valley Medical Center. Citrus Valley Medical Center. Queen of the Valley campus is a comprehensive, full-service healthcare facility, well known for its family birth and newborn center, with more deliveries than any other healthcare facility in the East San Gabriel Valley. The Level 2 neonatal intensive care unit has cared for more than 15,000 babies since opening in 1972. The Queen's Mammography Center provides low-cost mammography screening and breast health education. Queen of the Valley Campus Emergency Department is one of the busiest in Southern California, with nearly 54,000 visits annually. Other services include an 18-bed pediatrics unit, cardiac services, a 12-bed rehabilitation unit, an MRI and CAT scan machines. Queen of the Valley Hospital, as it originally was known, was built on the site that formerly was Sunset Elementary School. Other medical facilities in West Covina. There are many other private medical practices and clinics that serve the city of West Covina. Kaiser Permanente operates both the West Covina Medical Offices and West Covina Behavioral Health Offices. East Valley Community Health Center is a large, free clinic for low-income families, focused on family planning and counseling services into a comprehensive healthcare provider and some free medical services. Business. Top employers. According to the city's 2014 Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, the top employers in the city are: shopping. There are 3 major shopping centers in West Covina: Plaza West Covina, Eastland Center, West Covina, and the Heights at West Covina. Plaza West Covina. Plaza West Covina is a regional mall that has 208 shops, stores, and restaurants. The mall is 2 levels and is anchored by Macy's, 180,000 square feet, to the east, J.C. Penney, 193,963 square feet, to the south, Sears, 137,820 square feet, to the west, Best Buy, 45,000 square feet, to the north, and the XXI Forever flagship store, also to the north. There is a food court on the 2nd level as well as other restaurants and food and drink kiosks throughout the mall. The mall is known for its many fashion shops and high-end fashion boutiques. Eastland Center. The Eastland Center is a power center which has undergone major renovations since it opened in 1957. Eastland is 2 levels, with parking for the lower level on south side of the center and parking for the upper level on the north side. It has many larger department stores like Burlington Coat Factory, Dick's, Bed Bath & Beyond, and PetSmart. Eastland Center is anchored by Walmart to the west and by Target, 122,000 square feet, 11,300 square meters, to the east. The Heights at West Covina. The Heights at West Covina is a new 340,000 square foot, 32,000 square meters, retail shopping center located just south of Big League Dreams Sports Park. It is anchored by the Home Depot to the north, and Target to the south. The center has many stores and restaurants. Other large shopping centers. This is a list of the other larger and important shopping centers in West Covina and some of their major stores, restaurants, shops, and services. Transportation. Foothill Transit, based in West Covina, provides services across San Gabriel Valley with buses going to downtown Los Angeles and Montclair. In addition to the bus services provided by Foothill Transit, the Los Angeles Metropolitan Transportation Agency, commonly known as Metro, provides services from El Monte Station to Cal Poly Pomona. The city operates the Go West shuttle bus system, with 3 routes that provide transportation to several West Covina destinations. The city also provides a free shuttle bus to the Baldwin Park Metrolink station. In popular culture, West Covina and the San Gabriel Valley are the setting for and featured prominently in the U.S. television series Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It is erroneously depicted as being part of the Inland Empire and being 2 hours from the beach, 4 in traffic. In the 1999 movie Blue Streak, Martin Lawrence's character says he was transferred from that city as a front for getting in the department. The 1997 Nickelodeon film Good Burger was mostly filmed in West Covina. West Covina is mentioned in the Mountain Goats song The Grey King and the Silver Flame attunement. Notable people. Sister cities. West Covina has 2 sister cities.